What would you do if you had $10 million and suddenly the rules changed? That's what happened to Charles in Scottsdale, Arizona. He spent his entire career as a real estate developer. Smart, conservative, meticulous. By the time he turned 67, he'd built a $10.2 million nest egg, diversified across stocks, municipal bonds, and real estate funds. But in late 2024, he watched everything shift. He said, "I've seen bubbles, but this felt different." And he was right. Because here's what most financial advisors won't say out loud. We are in the middle of a historic economic unraveling, and the old playbook simply doesn't work anymore. Just look at the facts. Inflation has been cooling, but consumer prices are still up nearly 20% from just a few years ago. Moody's just issued fresh warnings about regional banks again. Real estate in cities like San Francisco and Austin is cracking, and the national debt, over $34 trillion and climbing. Meanwhile, global confidence in the US dollar is eroding, and nations like China, Russia, and even our own allies are stockpiling gold at the fastest rate since 1967. So if you're a high net worth American retiree like Charles, what do you do? How do you truly protect a portfolio that large when the very foundation of our financial system feels uncertain? Here's what Charles did. In January, he quietly rolled over $275 million from his IRA into a self-directed gold IRA. Physical, IRS-approved gold, vaulted safely under his name. Not some paper promise, not an ETF that vanishes when things hit the fan. He didn't do it because he was paranoid. He did it because he'd already lived through 2008. And he knew what it felt like to be told, just wait it out. That decision gave him peace of mind. Because no matter what the Fed does, what the dollar does, or what Wall Street cooks up next, he owns real, tangible wealth that's lasted 5,000 years. And here's what's wild. Charles's journey started the same way yours can, by taking 30 seconds to request a free gold IRA guide and scheduling a quick one-on-one educational call. No pressure, no gimmicks, no free silver bait, just a real conversation to see if this is right for you. Look, if you've saved $100,000 or more in an IRA, 401k, or TSP, and you're thinking long-term, not just about surviving the next crash, but leaving behind a legacy, you owe it to yourself to learn about this option. Because the truth is, we're not going back to normal. The Fed can't print confidence. Washington can't legislate trust. But you can take back control, quietly, wisely, and on your own terms. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines unsure about what to do next, start where Charles did. Click the link, request your free gold IRA guide, and schedule your no obligation call. This isn't about fear, it's about freedom. Because you worked hard to build your retirement, now it's time to protect it, before someone else decides what it's worth.